Action.
How are you doing today, Mr. Brazil?
I'm good, doctor. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. So, based off of what we talked about last time we were together and the test we ran, we did conclude that you do have asthma.
Okay, and exactly what is asthma?
Well, asthma is a chronic lung disease controlled by T lymphocytes, and it's caused by inflammation and overproduction of mucus and airway remodeling. So what we get is asthma. You get the short breaths, the wheezing, the coughing, the tight chest, tight airways, and that is all caused by your epithelial cells being affected by those inhaled stimuli.
Okay, and what exactly are those cells and how they affected by asthma?
Well, what we get is for cell communication that drives the asthma. Like I said, the exercise can cause it. Inhaled stimuli, it could be allergens in the air, pathogens, just different things. And what happens is the epithelial cells are stimulated and they secrete cytokines, interleukins, and all which then act on super epithelial cells, those such as dendritic cells, mast cells, and innate lymphoid cells to recruit and then initiate the release of T helper cell cytokines. And with that you get airway epithelial cells are the first line of defense against those inhaled pathogens that I was telling you about. And what they do is they initiate inflammation and they produce extra mucus which results in the constriction or tight airway that you sometimes feel when you're having an asthma attack. So when the inflammation occurs, you get overexpressed inflammatory genes, and those they encode for things such as inflammatory enzymes and receptors. And with that, we see that that's where the tight chest, breathing, and shortness of breath, coughing, wheezing, and those type symptoms come from. So what we're going to do to treat that is we're going to prescribe you with an inhaler today, and you'll take that home. You'll have it as needed. So if you're exercising or just out and about and you feel an attack coming on, then you'll have that inhaler to treat those symptoms.
Okay, and exactly what is the inhaler supposed to do?
So at the cellular level, an inhaler consists of corticosteroids, and they will reduce the number of inflammatory cells present in the airway, including eosinophil cells, T lymphocytes, the mast cells, and the dendritic cells. And then the epithelial cells are the major target because those cells cause the expression of the other cells that I was speaking of. And so for the inhaled corticosteroids, the epithelial cells are the major target. So what we'll get is the corticoids act by binding and activating the cytostatic corticoreceptors, which are present in the epithelial airway cells. And once activated, the corticoreceptor undergoes translocation and it interacts in a manner to inhibit the cytokine genes expression, which results in easy breathing, the no wheezing, no coughing, looser airway, and it'll deplenish the asthma attack.
Okay.
All right. So, do you have any more questions for me today?
Not at this moment, doctor.
Okay. So the paperwork for you is out front, and you just pick that up, get your inhaler picked up from the pharmacy, and if you have any more questions, you feel free to call me. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
doctor.
You have a great day.
You too.